Hey there. Today's quick tip is called Beware of the To-Do List. So, a lot of you, when you come into Buzz, especially when you are new to Buzz and WVS, you work from the to-do list. Here's what I mean by that. You come into Buzz, you see, oh, here's my to-do list. It's going to give me my assignments. And that's where you go to get your work done. Don't do that. Stop. I'm going to show you why that's bad. I'm going to show you the best way to get your work done, and I'm going to show you how to still use that to-do list because it is helpful, but do not use it as your way to get work done. So I've logged into Buzz as a student, and you can see here are my classes. They look very different than yours, and I'm going to focus in on this one right here, Middle School World History, because kind of those are some of the courses that I do teach. So here's what a lot of students do. They come here and they're like, oh, to-do list. What do I have to get done today? What is scheduled on my to-do list? And they click on that and they get a list of all the assignments. Oops-a-daisy. Wow, this is past due. It was due back in September. And they start working and clicking on these links to get their work done. That isn't good. Now I'm going to put in world history so that it starts to search for that. And I'm going to hop down to the first actual assignment right here. This one was turned in. It was allowed a retry and feedback was given. So I could reopen this and take another look at it. But I want to show you why this isn't a good idea. So 1.03, Ancient Origins, A Nomad's Life. If I click on this to get my work done, it takes me to this page. And then teachers get emails like, I don't know what to do. And my first question is, are you working from the to-do list? Because that's why you don't know what to do. It says submit the assignment following the instructions in the lesson. What does that mean? Let me show you the way you should be working through classes. So instead of clicking here, stay on your course cards, your courses list, find your course and open it this way. This is called the landing page. It's also going to show me my to-do list just for this class, but we want to stay on the activities list. Do not click here. It's going to take you right back to that submission page that makes no sense. What we want you to do is we want you to work down the activity list. So what I mean by that, after these red boxes, these contain information to help you with your WVS class. After your welcome folder, you're going to find your modules. The modules is the course content that you need to complete. So when you get here, it's going to be closed. Go ahead and click on the caret to open the list. And as I often tell my students, work down the activity list. So first, we have 1.00 Ancient Origins Introductions. And then 1.00 Ancient Origins Module Pretest. We see this lesson happening twice, which can be confusing. The first time you see a lesson appear, notice the icon is this blank document. That is actually a symbol representing the lesson pages. Think of it like a textbook. If you were in a class, an in-person class, and you had a textbook, this would be where the teacher would say, open to page 13 or whatever. So if we click on that, it's going to open the lesson pages. That's where the learning happens, and the to-do list won't take you there. The to-do list takes you here to the quiz. So the green check marks occur because I've opened up that lesson page and I've looked at it. Doesn't mean I've done it. So don't be fooled by that. That's a separate video also. It just means I've opened it for enough time that Buzz recognizes I've seen it. Doesn't mean I've completed it. So I'm going to skip over the pretest because it's not the best example of what the lesson pages look like. Next, we have 1.01, time and place in history. And then again, 1.01, time and place in history. You're like, why is it there twice? Well, there it is. There's that blank icon that tells us this is the lesson pages. And I can tell by these check marks, this is a quiz. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the lesson pages, open up the textbook, and this lesson is 8 pages long. I have a separate video and it's on my YouTube channel. So go to my landing page of my class, click on YouTube, and you will see helpful hints for Buzz. It shows you how to work through a lesson. I'm not going to go over how to work through a lesson on this video, but you're going to make sure that you go through all 8 pages and that you're not skipping around, because this is where you learn the material in order to do well on your activities, your quizzes, your worksheets, your labs, so on and so forth. So I'm carefully working through the pages. And then this is true for almost every Buzz class. The page before the last page, so not the last page, but the page before, is typically a review and practice. And the last page is typically telling you, what do I have to do? Well, you're going to take a quiz. No, I lied. We're not taking a quiz. We have an assignment due. You're going to complete the reading and activities for this lesson, meaning you went through all of the lesson pages, review your travel journal for this lesson, submit and complete your, it is a quiz, submit and complete your quiz. So in order to get to the quiz, there's a couple different ways to do it. I'm going to go back to that activity list. And this is the part you probably recognize. If you're working from that to-do list, this will look familiar. You can retake the quiz or start the quiz for the first time. So let's look at a lesson page like this one, 1.03, where we have a Nomad's Life lesson pages from a textbook. And this is not a quiz. This is work that needs to be submitted. So I'm working down my activity list, not the to-do list. I go through all of the pages. I get to the very last page and it tells me for 1.03, the actual assignment is on page 8. And here is the assignment. It says complete the reading and activities for this lesson, meaning do the lesson pages, review your travel journal, review the grading rubric before completing the assignment, complete and save the assignment as 1-3, this with your name, and then you can submit it. So the directions appear right here. It tells you what you need to do. That's why when you work from the to-do list, you don't know what you're supposed to do because you didn't go through the lesson pages. So beware the to-do list. Instead, I want you working off of I'm going to go back to the main. I want you working off of the course list, the activity list. You're going to work this way and open up the class and work down each module so that you're getting the information to learn and then the activity. In the information to learn, you're getting instructions for how to complete the assignment, and then there's the assignment. Now you can still use the to-do list. It's a good thing. I like to think of it as an assignment notebook or an agenda. It tells me what I have to do, and I can sort it by class. So if I put world history in here, it's going to sort it, and I can say, oh my gosh, I need to get this done. I need to get this done. I need to look at all this work I need to do. All right, I'm going to start with the meet and greet, and I'm going to work down my list, but I'm not going to do it off of the to-do list. I'm going to go back into the courses and do it that way. Beware the to-do list. I hope that message came through. Guys, whenever you have questions or concerns, always know you can reach out to me by email. You can set an appointment, and I'm happy to walk through this with you and help you any single time. So see you soon. Good luck. Bye.